Hello everybody, I'm back again with another video. It's been a while since I've done a video talking, so this video is going to be about, I know I talk about the same thing almost all the time about, trying to purchase an older vehicle, or if I could get luck, financing. But the thing is, me and mother talked about it the other day, and then a couple of months ago when we were at the dealership where I bought the Nissan truck. So yeah, we went back. I don't remember if I told you guys about this, but we went back to kind of like tell them if, because when we realized, yeah, when my airbag light was blinking like crazy and it didn't want to fix, but now they finally fixed it. So I was thinking this, because we tried to tell them, we really were, we're not happy. Well, even though it's not their problem no more because they financed me, so it's not their truck no more. But we wanted to talk to them about, like how we're not really happy with that truck. I wanted a four-door, but they were more expensive. So when we went back, how they say they can't promise, but they'll do their best. And when we went, because I had a co-signer, and we went back, because we had an appointment, and we talked to them. We tried to finance, but unfortunately they denied both of us. They would have tried to help us because they wanted a big down payment plus my truck. And if I had that big down payment, and I could have got the car that they showed me, because they showed me a nice Nissan Versa. And then I even thought about saving up to just buy a car cash, but that would be a long time. So if I could, get to that, because that's my goal. If I could get to that, that big down payment. Well, I asked mother there, they were talking about it, and I said, what did they mean? What would it do if I had that 9,000? She told me that they would have took the truck and plus that big down payment, then they would have let me purchase the vehicle. So I'm thinking about, trying to, it's going to be about a couple of months, but hopefully, they'll have better cars by then, or even the same one, because I really like the one that they showed me because it just had all the cool stuff. And I'm mad at myself because when I purchased the vehicle, when he asked me, you wouldn't be interested in the car, and I just told him, nah, I'm more of a truck person. But now I learned, we live and learn. And I was even told, why don't I look at Chevy trucks, but those guys are like freaking 30,000, but well, all trucks are expensive. So I was told, just try to go with the car. Cars are, there's nothing wrong with cars. Just that what could be a pain is that when we go grocery shopping, it's going to be a little bit more of a hassle, because put them all in the back seat and then in the trunk, and then because me and mother are the ones that always go grocery shopping. That's what's cool about my Nissan truck, is that it has a big bed. And then what sucks about the the back seat, it's so squishy. Even my mom and my grandma and Diane went to her cancer doctor today. I let them take the truck, and Diane said she was uncomfortable the whole time in the back seat. So now people are understanding, like, yeah, that is a smaller truck, and the monthly payments are pretty high for that size and that basic truck. Because even though I was told by the dealership that trucks are not really made for style, all the stuff that cars have, like when you back up, how when you reverse, like the camera, it shows you like what angle you're going. And same with like when you're when you turn your signal on, the lights blink on the mirror. And then when you're driving, when you're driving and when you're gonna change lanes, it tells you, the car kind of shakes, vibrates, and it tells you that there's someone in your blind spot, or when you're going, like, not going I guess I could say you're going too fast, when you're when you're getting, I guess when you're approaching the car too fast, it tells you. And it gives you the sense. That's what they are. They're like sensors. They have like, if even they told me too, when we looked at that car that they showed me, told me that it tells you when you're reversing, and if you're too close to something, or when you're changing lanes and there's someone in your blind spot, or when you're approaching the car too fast, and that means like slow down. And then all the cool stuff too, because even listening to music in them too. Yeah, when you're driving, you can see, you know, what songs playing instead of looking like on the thing where the backup camera shows. So that's what's cool too. And then it tells you the numbers when you're putting in, you know, miles, and when you're driving, the numbers are going down, meaning that you're, you know, the lower it's going, it's telling you, like, I guess your gas level. Because the first car that Nissan rented me, the Black Sentra, that was even a nice car. And then when they showed me that Versa, which I didn't get to purchase due to my my credit, and then due to my co-signer's credit, we're gonna see, you know, how it works. Because yeah, that's why they didn't approve us, because they wanted a huge down payment, and plus they would have took my truck. Because remember how I say all the time that right now no places are gonna take my truck, you know, let me trade it in, because I owe more than what it's worth. So that's, I was even told that's like, you know, 2 vehicles in 1 name, which is very, you know, for, you know, I feel like that's kind of a pain, you know, because I feel like for that size truck and for it being a simple basic, that's pretty expensive. So I want to see if I could get something that I'll be happy with. So it's gonna be about a few months. Let me see. I don't know if it'll be by, it's August 5th, no, August 4th. By the time maybe October or November, I could probably, you know, because that's my goal now. My goal is to get to that down payment they wanted, and when I get to that down payment, I want to go back. Well, I don't know what they meant. I don't know if that was a down payment, or if they, because the thing is, I don't know if they were gonna do it like this. If they would have took that big down payment and plus my truck, then the truck would have been, I mean, the car would have been mine, or the payments would have been lower, which would, either way is awesome. Just as long as I could get a cheaper, you know, payment, that'll be awesome. So I had the truck for about, let me see, I think a year and a half now. I got it in February 2019. So I had it, so it's about Joseph's age. Well, from where I have it, yeah, same as Joseph. That's how I say it. The same amount of time, how long Joseph's been around, that's how long I had the truck. Hopefully I could tell it by soon. So now I'm trying to, that's what's gonna, like, because the thing is, even the Versa, yeah, it had a big trunk too, which means it probably would have, and then the back seat was, yeah, they told me too that the back seat, and it is, yeah, it looks more spacey in the back, so nobody's, not all, you know, all squished in the back like how they are in my truck right now. And then it was good on gas, and yeah, it had all those sensors on it. But then I was told, like, you know, even though that, like, they're you know, even I was told that, like, older cars are better because they don't have as much issues as the newer cars do. But I don't know about that one, because I do see people that when they, on, you know, social media, when they purchase their, well, of course they're not going to share if they're having problems with their vehicle like how I do. Well, my truck's fixed now, it don't have no more issues. I could even ask people, you know, hey, you know, your new car, has it, you know, had any issues yet, and see, go from there. So I just want to think about how I'm gonna do it. I know we don't really get comments from, you know, we don't really get comments or likes, but yes, if you guys have advice, feel free to comment and let me know what you guys have in mind. I know I listen to everybody's different. Everybody has a different advice for me. Mother, Diane, my dad, my brother, everybody has their own different advice. I just don't know which advice to go after. The thing is, that's what sucks about trucks too, is because they're real gas hogs. Well, mine, well, just depends, because I don't really go far. I only go local, but still, it still is, you know, kind of a gas hog. But depending on where I take it, if I take it to Redlands or Ontario, just like, yeah, of course, all vehicles are, well, just depends. When I had my Honda Accord, which was, we don't have anymore, that was my very first car, that guy was really good on gas. It took, like, I remember, because I had it when I was in high school. So when I was in high school, yeah, $20 would fill it all the way up and last almost a whole week. But then we didn't really drive it that much, because I didn't have my driver's license yet. The only one I drove it more was my mother. So I had my I didn't have my license yet. I had my permit, but I didn't have my license. And then when I got my license, I had my Mitsubishi. Well, it's not mine anymore, but it's still here. You know, we even thought about getting that sucker fixed, and putting a new engine, but man, those engines are expensive, and then we'd have to find somebody that will put it in, and then that'll probably be another price. And yeah, so that's the thing too. So I know I probably threw off the whole subject, but I felt like doing a speech. So like I said, so my goal is to reach that, when that number, the down payment, that big down payment they wanted. So I'm trying to reach it, and then when I get, it's gonna be like about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, but I could hang till then. So when I get to that goal, I'm gonna call that dealership and ask them. But then they told me that I had to find someone with credit too, but that's gonna be another problem unless they still let me do that deal they're gonna let me do. And yeah, because they recommended me, yes, find a co-signer that has good credit, but that's gonna be kind of hard, because I always say last time, nobody wants to co-sign me, because due to the responsibility, and that's fine. But hopefully a miracle happens, or hopefully that deal will work out when I get that goal, and then maybe they'll either put me in a newer car or let me purchase the one that I was showed, because I really liked the one that they showed me too, but it was too bad. But then after that day, we came home, me and mother talked, and mother told me we're just gonna have to suck it up and just keep the truck, but hopefully but that's how I said, that's basically paying 2 vehicles, well, paying a huge payment just for that little truck, but I'm hoping to something, man, really praying on it, and I'm hoping the Lord blesses me, and hopefully it goes well. It'd be such a miracle if it goes well. So yeah, guys, keep it in prayer too. Yeah, keep it in prayer that it goes well. And like all right, my friends, so that is about it for this video. So please, yeah, stay in touch with us, and please check out the guitar covers. I have many more coming. I think I'm not sure, I'm trying to do it at least once a week or whenever I have a song down, because how it takes a minute to get a song down. Yeah, it just depends on how hard the song is and how long the song is, because your hands get tired from playing, it's a lot of exercise. So that is just about it. So please like and comment and subscribe to us. And if we don't get comments much, but if you guys, you can, if you want, yes, please, yeah, comment and let me know what you guys have in mind. And yeah, please share us, when I Facebook friends, when I share this on my timeline, feel free to share it and introduce us to your friends, and other people, give us shout outs, So that is just about it. Stay tuned for more guitar covers and more blogs and more speeches. Thank you guys, and see you later.